Hello and welcome to the Cove with a brand new series of Frostpunk. So recently I have seen that there's been more and more coming out about Frostpunk 2, and I am trying my darndest to not spoil anything. So I figured what a better time than now than to go ahead and start up another series and try out some of the other stuff just in case there are spoilers from the sequel. So that's what we're here for today. We're going to go ahead and go with A New Home again. I believe last time we took the Path of Faith, whereas this time I'm curious to see what the order does look like. So we're going to go down a slightly different pathway this way, and we will see just what changes and make sure we're well prepared for when Frostpunk 2 comes out. So as soon as the opening title starts, I'll pick up on the other side.
We roam the still, cold world, no horizon in sight. The rulers of old, stripped of pride and glory. It feels as yesterday we were turning the wheels of progress, until the frost stopped it all, suddenly, without a warning. When tides had changed, they changed for all of us, no matter wealth or class. We've lost our world to snow, and with it, our last traces of humanity. We bid farewell to plenty, and for those who remained came the time to adapt. We decided to leave our homes and head north. We roamed for weeks, maybe months, leaving behind all the things we once believed had made us. It was hope pushed us forward, slowly, step by step. We knew the cost of our journey, and we paid the price 100 times. Finally, the time has come to build the last city on Earth.
Alright, well, man, I forgot how good that opening intro is. That is fantastic. Alright, so, A New Home. We fled from London and crossed the sea to reach the frozen north. On the way, our convoy was hit by a blizzard and scattered. A handful of us managed to reach the site of this generator, only to find it frozen solid and abandoned. Why is no one here? Did any of our people survive the blizzard? Are there any others out there? Whatever we do, we should expect the worst now that the world as we know it has crumbled. We have to survive. Okay, well, let's see if we can avoid some of our previous mistakes from the last playthrough and see how this one is going to go. Alright, so we need to get the generator working. No surprises there. Provides heat and power for other buildings. We need coal and start the generator. Alright, so at the moment we need to stockpile 200 coal and then turn it on. That is fairly standard. We have 80 people who are homeless. We don't have much in the way of wood. We have a little bit of raw food, but this is going to be a little bit difficult for the first little part. So what I'm thinking here is we definitely prefer to use a cookhouse if we can, rather than eating our raw food. That will basically let that go for a little bit longer. And then we have a gathering post as well, 15 wood and 5 steel. So I think for now, maybe we go with one, maybe two of these. Yeah, we can only afford Yeah, we can only afford 2. Okay, and then we'll also go ahead and build ourselves a workshop. Alright, so you know what? In fact, what we're going to do, we're going to go straight into... Yeah, we're going to build ourselves a gathering post. This is going to be necessary. We have some decent opportunities. Maybe we could go for some of these and make sure that we could maybe put up an early sawmill. That could be useful. Let's just see. What have we got here? We have a coal pile. That's not too bad. We also have steel wreckage. What we do need is wood, though. We're going to need a whole stack of wood at the beginning. So, Decisions. Steel, wood, and more wood. Yeah, I think we're going to make this one first. That seems to be the most benefit early on. So let's put that as close as we can. And see about that. So we'll go ahead and get that done. Let's go ahead and build ourselves a street. Let's quickly cut that through. Although that is 6 wood, and I don't know if wood's really... You know what? Right now we're just going to let things stand as they do. Actually, hang on a second. No. We can't do that, can we? If we don't build a street, they're not going to be able to use the buildings. So we'll go ahead and get that done. That leaves us with a little bit of wood and a little bit of steel. I think that's going to be about all we can manage right now. Yes. Okay, and let's see. So steel, wood, and alright, we also need coal. Maybe we don't build the... hang on a second. How do we build the roads again? It's been a little bit... Dismantle street. Yeah, I think we'll go ahead and do that and get our wood back. And then let's go with another building. Let's go... I think we're going to need another gathering post, and we'll go for some coal. So what have we got? We've got 2 coal piles over here, some over there. Yeah, it's much of a muchness, unfortunately. We're not going to have a fantastic position here. So let's go with... We can't... It's ever so perfectly placed that we cannot spread out enough. Alright, well, if that is the case, then I think those 2 coal piles are probably going to be the ones that win. Yeah. So let's go ahead and we'll build that on up. As close as we can manage would be good. Oh, again, it says not adjacent to street. You know what? Maybe... That will have to do. We'll see if the street does make a difference again. Alright, so let's let a little bit of time go by at the moment. So it's still early on. We should go ahead and build streets. But again, yeah, we don't have enough wood, but that should be something that we can manage soon. We'll also go ahead and tell them to start consuming these as quickly as possible. Let's go for those. We need as much of this wood as possible. We'll get them working on them. We're also out of steel, so we should go ahead and get that going as well. We'll also pick up... What have we got here? These are our stockpiles? Right. Well then I guess for everybody else, maybe we just start on the coal. Yeah, we're just going to go ahead and send everybody there as quickly as we can. Try and make as much progress as early as we possibly could. And, you know, yeah, we'll also go ahead and send them... Send out... You know what? We'll send out a couple of engineers and then the rest of the workers. We don't want to completely deplete what we have access to. Because, again, yeah... Just to make sure that we have people able to build and all of that. Alrighty. So let's see. What else is there? Alright, so it's minus 20 degrees at the moment. At the moment, everybody is very cold. Yeah, quite chilly. That's not good. That's going to increase our sickness as well. And the gathering post is decently warm, so at least that is to our benefit. Let's make sure that this thing is maxed on out. We'll send out some engineers here. And then... Oh, we're actually up to 11 wood already. Okay, so that's good. Let's go ahead and build up some roads. We'll go from... can we just go all the way through here and just cut down? Yeah, it does look like that is the case. So go ahead and build that up. Although, if we can get that aligned perfectly, maybe it's a little bit less work. Yeah, alright, so we'll do one of those. And we will go with one of these as well. Just as quick as we possibly can. Alright. We're still short a little bit of extra wood. Well, it'll be what it is. Alright, let's send you over there. You know what? A couple of these fellas we can probably bring back and make sure that gathering post is working to capacity. Again, the better environment the people are working in, the better. Making sure that we're not getting sick early on is going to be quite an important thing. It's going to save us a whole stack of trouble. Alright, let's also go ahead and build up that road once more. That seems to be coming along nicely. We'll go... let's build from here. I'm not 100% sure what we can fit in this these early circles. But the smaller, the better. So I've got that one, and then... Oh, hang on a second. Let's just go ahead and pause for 2 seconds. Dismantle. Yeah, there we go. Alright. No point in wasting extra wood at the moment. We need to make all of these things happen as efficiently as possible early on. Alright, so what have we got here? We have one worker on the steel wreckage. We have a couple on the wood crates. Yeah, all of the engineers are in the gathering post, so I suppose that's fairly decent. What is this? Street is under construction, but yeah, we'll... Oh, surely people are doing what they need to be doing. I haven't made that many errors yet, have I? Alright, let's, oh, that's right. Should probably keep a couple of workers, so we'll cut down that coal pile for now. What's wrong? Street is under construction. Yes, that will, help us when we get that done. Alright, so far, yeah, we have hope, so obviously if hope fails, the city is not going to survive. And then we have our discontent at the moment. So we have an issue with shelter. That's going to be around for a little bit, but unfortunately, there's not much we can do in that regard. So let's go ahead and start building some things. Let's start with... Let's see, food is going to be necessary. A cookhouse is going to be necessary. I think we'll go with... The homelessness could be a bit of an issue. So let's see, 10 wood per house. So we only need 8 of these, so that's 80 wood. I think we'll start with a soup kitchen. Oh, well, a, whatever kitchen you want to call it. We'll build that right besides, or maybe slightly behind. Hang on a second, let's just see. These green paths are where there's a road. We'll put that just behind. I don't think it needs the immediate warmth of the generator once we get that going. But we do need to get better food rations. And yeah, I guess that's going to take us out for now. Yeah, we're just going to have to wait and see, unfortunately. It's going to be a little bit tricky. All right, so we do have the stockpile, so that is good. Now we do need to go ahead and turn on the generator. I think we'll do that soon. Yeah, I think we'll do that soon. All right, but what have we got here? So that's the coal pile. Let's bring that down a couple more, just make sure that everybody is able to build the roads that are necessary. We want as many people to work their way through as possible. Also too, we're going to need a whole stack of steel, so if we can get that, we can start working on our technology nice and quickly.
Finish your labors, people. The work day is up.
Alright, so it looks like that's day 1 over, and what is our problem? No roof over our heads. Okay, so 2 days to provide shelter for 40 people. We'll provide it for everybody, and we will have to come up with the wood for that, or we will not address it, and discontent will rise. Okay, so we have 2 days either way. We've made... What's that? We probably can do this. Yeah, you know what? We're gonna go for a... we're gonna go for a big promise early on, and we'll see if we can do that. 80 people, It's going to be difficult, but I think we can manage. So we'll go ahead and tell everybody that we will, and we will go ahead and start working on that straight away. And maybe if we can get some people into some houses nice and early, they will be less likely to have any major disagreements. Let's go with that there. What else did we have? We had a road that's being built, do we not? Yeah, so that's getting constructed. That will help. Hopefully they'll do that during the day there. Let's also go ahead and... yeah, we'll turn up time just a fraction, since there's not exactly much to manage at this stage. We're going to go ahead and see what we can do there. Alright, so what's this next issue? The wisdom of the crowd. Captain, when facing demands, remember this. People usually look for the quickest solution, not the best one. You don't have to agree to anything they ask for. If you fix a problem your way, it's fine. Yes, that is true, thank you kindly. But I think it's a thing that we can manage. Now, let's see. Do we want to go ahead and turn on the generator? If we don't turn it on for the night. Okay, well, I guess then if that is the point, we probably don't want to be frozen at a night time. Let's go ahead and turn that on. Okay, so steam level 1, 6 coal per hour. That is a lot for what we currently have access to, but we should be able to make it function, so let's go ahead and enjoy that. And then the generator hums with reassuring warmth, but we shouldn't take it for granted. The generator goes down, the city dies. Be mindful of coal reserves. Now, food. There will be no city if we starve to death. Secure a way to provide raw food and build a cookhouse to prepare meals. Okay. So the good news is we've already started on that. Yes, so we have that cookhouse being built. Otherwise, if we don't have any food rations, they will consume the raw food, and that is a much worse for us to make of our resources. So we're definitely going to go ahead and have that up and running. I don't think we'll have access to soup. No, we've only got the standard meals. Let's go ahead and send in some workers straight away. So let's see. Produce 4 food rations from 2 raw food. Okay, that's not bad. That is not bad. We should be able to make some decent amounts of food from that if we're already at 100. Yeah, definitely glad we're doing that earlier than later. We do not want to get caught behind. So that can keep running all day long. I'm fairly certain that it's either on or off. And so from 8 AM till 6 PM they will be doing that for us. That's fantastic. I think that road is almost built. I could be wrong. Actually, people are probably sweeping at the moment, so... yeah, there's that. A little bit of free time. Now, I do see that we have a temperature drop coming in a couple of days. Definitely well worth having a couple of tents for everybody to be sleeping in, otherwise we're certainly going to suffer immensely. And then, what do we need? Yeah, we want to get working on some of our technology as quickly as possible, but again, it's just going to be a matter of trying to figure out what we can and yeah, what we can manage. Alright, I think we'll focus on those wood crates there. That'll be fine. Engineers are in the gathering post. That is ideal. We don't want anybody getting sick earlier than necessary. And I think if I remember last time, yeah, engineers are normally really good if we can have that working out for us. Alright, well, it looks like people are already getting up and ready for work, so that is good. Looks like... what is this? A critical shortage? The number of sick is rising and we don't have enough materials to build a medical post. Perhaps a short burst of effort could help us gather greater necessary resources. Okay, so you know what? Let's go ahead and open up the Book of Laws. So, given our desperate plight, this is what we have. So this is still the, how do we call it? The standard law book that we will be running through for a while, but we don't gain access to the other one for a little bit. So emergency shift, I think that seems reasonable. There's really no reason why we shouldn't be picking this up. It will raise discontent, but if that's what keeps us alive, that's what keeps us alive.
A new law has passed.
Okay, so with that being the case, what is the time? 6 a.m.? Well, I suppose we may as well just start the workday, because I think that starts at 8, so we're only wasting an hour and a half, give or take. Yeah, people will work for the next 24 hours. In fact, you know what? Maybe that is just worth doing right now. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and hit that button. You can have an hour off after a day and then go back to work. It's not going to be pretty, but it will get us somewhere. This gathering post, we're gaining coal. Honestly, I think we're doing fine in that front, so we're going to let things stand as they are right now. I think we will have enough coal to get us through the day and or night. But this gathering post is going to be highly crucial for us to gain as much wood as possible, so we do not let down our people from what we have promised them already. You know, I'd hate my first promise as a politician to be broken already. That seems fairly dodgy. Alright, so let's just see. What are some of these others that we have lying around that we're going to collect in the future? We have some steel, some more wood crates. Okay, so good reason to put another one over here. They've got some decent amounts of steel. Yeah, we'll definitely want some of that. And then, yeah, that one is coal. Okay, so we might try and move around some of these as they're emptied out. We'll just have to see. Alright, so we're already gaining some more things. Let's go ahead and start building on those tents. We'll go with another one here and another one there. I don't know if we have any idle hands. No, not at this stage. Let's go. What are you? You're a coal pile. You only gain 6 per hour. That's not a huge benefit. Let's go ahead and call you back and you can be our workers. I think that seems reasonable. It's also a pretty cold area given the fact that there's no gathering post or anything around. So, yeah, we'll try and manage that. Also, too, it does look like we are creating decent amounts of food rations, so this should at least be enough food for another day or so. Although, if memory serves, can we go ahead and, yeah, a hunter's hut. Okay, so hunters based there, hunt every night, venturing beyond the city to track food, 15 per day. I think that seems fairly crucial if we're going to survive. So let's go ahead and throw you. Actually, that's right, because you're during the night. I don't believe they need to be in the particularly warm areas. So let's go ahead and throw that a little bit further out so we have some better city planning in the long run. We'll throw you... yeah, we'll put you there for now. So that should give us access with that road that's already there. Give us maybe a little bit of access to food. Yeah, an extra 30 meals per day should be rather nice. Alright, so we've got that going. Let's see, what else have we got? We've got some steel, we've got some more wood, we've got a couple more houses that need building. Let's go and see, what can we do? So we've got 1, 2, 3 so far. This would be half of our promise. I think that's reasonable. We've only been working for 4 hours of the day and we're already halfway through our promise. So if we can boost people's hope, that would be ideal. Not to mention having a decent place to sleep should theoretically give us a decent level of comfort, so we shouldn't be getting any unnecessary illness. Or at least mitigating what we can. Alright, so I think that's pretty good. What else do we want? At this stage, that cookhouse is unnecessary, so let's go ahead and turn that off. We've run out of raw food. We'll go ahead and send those workers elsewhere, build up that hunter's hut so people can go out hunting tonight. And then maybe we can also go ahead and, I don't know, see whatever else we can manage. Now, we do have enough steel at the moment. Let's just pause for 2 seconds. So we could build 3 more homes and basically finish off what we need. Or we could potentially start getting some, what do we call it? Some technology with a lab. So the base level of heating is slightly better. It costs us a little bit of wood and some steel. I don't think that's the worst idea. Maybe we should go ahead and start to build one of these. Let's go ahead and I think we'll tie it in over here right about. And so that would give us one. We could actually do a whole row of potential attack. But either way, for now, that is one. We do get diminishing returns if we build more of them, but that is a future problem to deal with. Right now, I think maybe being able to start working towards some extra technologies could be rather valuable. Make a good amount of progress for our little society. So let's go ahead and finish up with the rest of the wood. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 houses. They should be the priority there. Let's go. Let's see, can we pause these things? I think that we can. Oh, and it looks like we don't even have enough workers for a full 10. Okay, so let's go cut down on some of the wood crates, or yeah, we're going to cut down on some of the steel wreckage. We don't need any more steel as it stands. We've got 15 more if we need it for another building. So that should be fine. And then now we stop people working in that one. Then we have, yeah, some of these coal piles. Let's bring... Oh, wait a second. That's already empty. Let's go ahead and cut that down by 3. Make that... We'll make that 5 for now. Yeah, we'll take us... Actually, you know what? We're making stacks and stacks of coal. Let's go ahead and... we'll take 10 workers from there. That way we should at least have 2 buildings being built at practically maximum capacity. We definitely do need to have this up and running as quickly as we possibly can. We need to be gaining more food, otherwise we're going to find ourselves getting rather hungry rather quickly. So let's go ahead and... Oh, that was not meant to be a cancel, that was meant to be a pause. But I guess that's my bad. Let's... Yeah, we weren't penalized in the least, so that's something. We'll go ahead and build those. Let's see. Forced construction, that's what we're after. There we go. So this way we can at least get some other buildings done first. You're already here. 4 hours, that'll take us through till... Nah. We need to go ahead and save ourselves some trouble. We're going to go ahead and do that. That's now back up to maximum, which is ideal. So that will be built as quickly as we can. It'll be maybe slightly less than a full shift, unfortunately, but still, any amount of food that's coming on in early will be good amounts of food. Yeah, and then the rest of those houses can be built as time goes by. Now, the good news is we still have more wood coming on in overnight because of our gathering posts, so we will start working on that. We also have engineers. Let's go. Yeah, we have 15 children who aren't able to work, but that's fine. Oh, looks like we do have tech though. So what have we got here? Heaters could be ideal. Beacons could be good. Let's see. Send scouts. Scouts would probably be a good thing to have fairly early on. Faster gathering would also be ideal. I think what we'll do is go for maybe some faster gathering right away. Or better hunter's gear. So that'd improve our raw food output per hunt increased by about 33%, because at the moment it's 15 up to 20. Certainly worth doing. I think what we'll do though is we'll go for... I think what we'll go for at the moment is... yeah, we're going to go for faster gathering. I think that will be rather crucial. We will go ahead and employ some engineers. We can put 5 in there. Where are the engineers? They should be in the gathering post. Yep, so there's 5. We'll put you in there. And then the remnants, got to make sure that this is maxed on out. Yep, 21 available. There we go. That'll be fine. Alright. So, as you can see, this is where our engineers are coming in rather nicely. They are the only ones that can provide us technology boosts. So, if we fail there, if we lose our engineers, we're going to fail our ability to increase and make our tiny little frozen town prosper. So, yeah, definitely do need to take care of them. Not that they're going to get a super preferential treatment, but as long as we have a couple of them alive, that is what counts. Alright, let's also go ahead and unpause this. I think that should be fine. And we have a hunter's hut that is up and running. So now, we're going to go ahead and tell them to go ahead and build their own homes. You are welcome to do just that. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have one more bit to build and enough wood to do so. So let's go ahead and throw that final one in. There is our promise. Let's also make sure that we are getting that hunter's hut up and running. So 15 per day from 1800. Yeah, we'll lose an hour of efficiency, so we'll get 14 food, give or take, but that should be fine. Alright, people from our convoy. With the basic resources secured for now, we can try to rescue the people we left behind. Build a beacon, scout Frostland, and save as many survivors from our expedition as possible. You'll need a workshop to design plans for more advanced buildings. Yes, we do. But I think that's a pretty good spot to call things for today. We've made some decent progress. Oh, wait a second. Turns out I never actually set our technology. But either way, I think we've made a pretty decent start here, and now we're looking fairly good. We're going to be nice and warm. People will be happy that we have seen our promise through. So yes, it'll be a very interesting thing to see how this all plays out. So if you do want to see more, you are in a lock for today. Today will be a double episode, the next one going up an hour live after this one airs. And I will see you next time. So until then, thank you for tuning in to the Leviathan Cove. This is the Leviathan, signing out.